You wrote in The Australian about Snowy Hydro 2.0. AEMO are now saying that might actually be a year closer than they thought, on stream by 2028. It was supposed to be in operation already. What's your fears with Snowy 2.0? And is that an efficient use of perhaps $20 billion?
No. But in terms of the time frame, I mean, 2028 is just inconceivable. Florence, of course, the tunnel boring machine, now legendary, is stuck again. Last week, she was paused again.
Is that right? I wasn't aware of that. So yes. Florence was boring away again, but it's now again stuck.
Yes, well, in the 22 months since she was commissioned in March 2022, she has excavated 800 metres. This is of a 16-kilometre long head race tunnel. So even if she gets up to the speed of the other two tunnel boring machines, 7 metres a day, she's nowhere near that at present, hasn't been. But even if she gets up to that speed, it'll take her 6 years. So that's into the next decade. So
we tipped another $7 billion in the budget. Is that throwing good money after bad?
Yes, well, this $7.1 billion was additional to $1.4 billion that was provided by the government just a couple of years ago. So we're up to $8.5 billion. When the project was announced, it was not to cost the taxpayer anything at all. It was a $2 billion project to be completed in 4 years.
But this is 2,000 megawatt hours of storage of electricity. It doesn't actually generate anything new. It stores what we pump up there, obviously. But surely for that, the amount of money we're going to spend on this, we could have built an enormous amount of perhaps peaking gas generation and other forms of storage.
Yeah, well, Snowy 2 is a battery. It's not a net generator, it's a net load on the system. And as you say, it's 2,200 megawatts. And for any project, I mean, it will provide a service like any battery in a renewable energy system. But there comes a point in time where any project is far too expensive. And it was far too expensive almost at the $2 billion figure. So it's a ridiculous amount of money now. It's $12 billion, but it's more than 12. Because the financing costs are not included, a whole lot of other costs.
And the transmission lines to get to it.
And the transmission lines.
Yeah.
My estimate is about $25 billion.
25. The last I heard was 20. It could cost us $25 billion. It's going extraordinary stuff.